what you know, another goddamn sequel show. Oh, what you know, another goddamn sequel show. La 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 la
Those are Brian's.
I might already have a couple of them.
Oh, look it. There is hope.
I also don't even like Godzilla's.
I mean,
but
Godzilla's not
Chris
that
gave
good.
me that fucking stack of them.
Yeah.
So I got
Shout out to Chris. He probably doesn't even listen. Fuck you, Chris.
If he doesn't listen.
Yeah, if he doesn't
fuck
listen,
you.
fuck him.
He can feel it.
If he does listen, though, you're a great guy. Love you.
Also, Godzilla's okay.
I don't like it very
So
much,
he's
man.
okay. Yeah, very much. He's okay though.
Like, he goes, ah! That's all he does.
Did the original actor die today or yesterday or
Yeah,
The
something
original
like that.
Godzilla?
a week ago? Sometime.
The
in last year?
puppeteer guy.
Oh, that's a shame. I didn't even hear about
He
that.
was old as shit.
He was very
Yeah,
old.
he made it a long time.
We should do a Godzilla movie in
Please no.
memoriam.
Please no, unless it's the
2000
good one.
Yeah, the Matthew Broderick.
1998.
Yeah.
I would say Godzilla 2000. I think
No,
that's the one a lot
Matthew
of people
Broderick's
saw.
the best one.
That is
Yeah,
the
Matthew
Isn't that
Broderick.
Godzilla 2000? Isn't that
No.
the Matthew Broderick?
No.
No, it's just called Godzilla.
Yeah.
What's Godzilla 2000?
Godzilla 2000
It's right
like
there.
when they,
Don't you have
Is it a sequel?
Is
to
when
Oh,
it?
wait, no, that's
Toho-
the one I kept.
Yeah, it's
it's
Hold
when
on.
Toho was
Puffy
like, oh,
cover.
we're going to bring Godzilla back. It was after the one in the 90s didn't do so well, and so they're like, we'll bring it
whoa.
back.
That's a sick cover, though.
yeah.
That's why I'm keeping it.
Puffy
He
cover.
fights an alien that like eats him and becomes a Godzilla clone thing.
That sounds great.
Sick.
I would watch that.
Oh, it's a Toho
You
one,
could.
too.
You could watch it right now.
I mean, like I would only watch it for the podcast. Like, I'm not gonna watch it for fun.
Well, it's on my list now, so at some point we'll do Godzilla 2000. 'cause
Great.
That's a good one.
Can we just do the Matthew Broderick one, though? Oh, that'd be cool.
Hey,
It's got the.
let's do both.
It's at least
It's got.
Yeah,
the,
we can do a
we can do
versus.
both.
I know for a fact it's good.
It's got
Also,
that,
I have a really good story about it too.
About the Matthew Broderick one.
Yeah, it's not a really good story.
Is
Basically, I'm just gonna tell it right now.
Dun, dun, dun,
In the
dun,
middle of
dun,
the
dun,
final
dun,
action
dun,
scene,
dun,
the power went out in the
dun, dun,
theater,
dun. Damn, that's sick.
and I was a child, and I was like, "What's going on?" Abbott Chesney Park Mall.
Come
man.
with me.
Come with me. Is that the only good Led Zeppelin song, and that's because Puff Daddy made it good?
Yeah. Actually,
That is not a
Daddy.
joke.
I mean, the older I get, the more I like Led Zeppelin. I'm not going.
Fine. They're
Also,
fine.
Like the Beatles, I'm totally fine with the
Yeah.
Beatles now at this point.
All those bands are fine. I just don't ever want to hear them.
I understand what you're saying.
They're very fine. It's whatever.
Like that video I sent you. Was that last night or the night before? It was Homeboy from the
Oh,
record store.
yeah.
He's like reviewing a box set of Beatles records. It's like, really? It's 2017. Do we need to? Do we need to keep going over this over and over again?
Whatever. People
and their Beatles.
Everyone knows those 5 songs, and then the rest of the catalog is just lost on them. It's like Monty Python to me. It's like everyone knows the 2 or 3
Yeah,
skits
equally
they
shitty.
love, and then the rest is just like, oh, I never knew they did that. I never knew that was them. I never heard about that.
They did a lot of things.
Yep. Of course they were going to do some good things. They did like 80, 100 things.
I don't like that shit.
It's all right.
Sketch
Not a
comedy.
fan. I mean, really, really in general. That's for some reason this made me think of The Office because I'm watching The Office. I thought like English, and then the English Office, and then I'm watching the American Office again. It's really fucking good, guys.
It's so good.
It's super good. Like I've watched it up until how many seasons were there? 9,
8, 9, 8.
I stopped after Michael left.
It's still good.
No, I
It's
believe
James
you.
Spader.
It's just like I was caught up at that point.
I've
and it was
heard
just like,
the opposite,
I like it. I burned my foot.
dude. I just got. Oh my god, that episode is like one of the best episodes of television
Yeah, I fucking
ever.
love it.
I like to wake up to the smell of bacon. Sue me. And then when they're at like the MRI, he's trying to stick his foot in there. Dwight's getting an MRI.
It's so good.
do you remember when you like made me watch this like that 2-parter where they got married?
Yeah.
And like because you just wanted
Spoiler!
To see, you just want to see me cry.
Because you're such a pussy.
Yeah, loved it.
Jim and
You're into
Pam.
that kind of thing.
You are.
Yeah.
We're back for more. I'm David.
I'm Mike.
Kyle.
And I'm Brian.
Kyle's back.
Kyle's back.
Kyle's back
for more.
Kyle's back for more.
Yeah.
Where you been?
Uh,
How's life?
good.
What is life?
I don't know.
What's the point?
Terrible. Life sucks.
I can't answer these questions.
There's a I don't know if it's a restaurant or there's like a place on the way to Madison on 12. It's like a 2-lane highway.
Oh man, yeah.
It's called What's the Point?
It's like a bar. Looked like a bar.
Such a good name. What's the point?
Just like
What's
in the
the
middle of nowhere.
What's the point?
Wisconsin, man.
What's the
I
point?
love Wisconsin. It's the fucking motherland. So great. I'm always so happy, and then I come back here and I'm like, ugh, it's dirty. So much more dirty here. I feel dirty.
Welcome to Rockford. I
Welcome
think
to
we jumped up to
Rockford.
like number 3 in most crime-ridden cities under a million
It's not
population.
even
or
just
something.
Rockford though. Like Illinois is just like,
Yeah.
ugh.
Yeah.
That's how I feel in Illinois. Fuck it.
You cross that border, you feel dirty.
Anybody have sequel news? I got a
Uh,
couple links that I shared in the
Yeah, you got the
Need to
new
look them
trailer
up.
for
Leatherface.
Texas Chainsaw Leatherface.
Did you watch it?
Didn't watch the new trailer
Of
now.
course you
Why
did.
would you? You don't watch anything.
Because he said it was bad, so I just didn't.
Oh
even bother
my
watching
god,
it.
that's not the
I
point,
mean,
Kyle.
I am like the only opinion that matters.
Like,
Honestly,
I mean, that is not
I
true
would
at all.
rather not waste my life on 2 minutes than like a full movie that's not good.
What?
So,
don't
like,
know.
I would rather not watch a trailer because someone said it was bad than like,
Not watch
which
a
is
full
2 minutes of
movie.
my life. But I would like knowing that some of these movies are bad. We're going into. I'd rather watch. You know what I mean?
No, I
I don't care about that.
I don't know what you're saying.
He values
It's
2
for-
minutes more than 2 hours.
That makes no sense.
I know,
and
I know
also
it doesn't
it's
make any sense.
it's for discussion, Kyle.
Was it? Yeah, guys. Oh my! Did you see that new
This
trailer?
is exactly the same thing you did the last time
you
you
see
didn't
that new
fucking watch
trailer,
something.
man?
Fuck you.
Oh my
dude.
god!
I hope that you just stop coming.
That-
Dave, you're not allowed to be surprised by
new
this anymore.
footage-
I'm not surprised. I'm just I'm disappointed. Okay.
that new
Damn.
footage though, right? Like,
pull out the dad move.
Yeah.
I think
I'm
we're-
not mad.
I think it's gonna be
I'm just
a lot.
disappointed.
I didn't watch the first one, so I have no idea.
Oh, well, dude, you're missing so much more great footage. I think we're really gonna get a look into, how Leatherface came to be.
I don't actually.
I have no idea what's happening in that movie from watching the trailer. Like, there's a kid, and there's a birthday party, and then there's an insane asylum, and then there's an escape,
Dude.
and I'm just like, I don't know what.
Dude, all you need to sell this movie is that like Steven Dorff plays a fucking cop
And
trying
also-
to track down
Also, Leatherface.
Like, I'll take that any day.
I will see
Sold.
it. I don't think it looks good in any way, but I'll see it. I'll see it.
We're gonna see.
I mean, we're gonna do it for the.
We're
like,
definitely
it's
gonna do it.
It's
It's
gonna,
gonna be a
happen.
thing.
It's gonna be a thing that happens.
Unbreakable 2's getting ready to go shoot.
Yeah, Mr. Glass.
Pretty.
Or is it
pretty
just called
pumped about
Glass?
that. Right now, it's just called Glass.
I think we talked about that last.
Yeah.
Yes,
I think
but
we
we-
did.
we
yeah.
sure
Gearing
did.
up. Sounds good.
Yeah,
That's all I gotta
that's your
say.
kind of thing. You like that, don't you?
Yeah, I think it's really, dude. Fuck it. I think Split was.
It was pretty
I
okay.
loved it.
It's
So,
alright. It's alright.
Shyamalan's back.
Shyamalan.
Like, really, if he
did
fucks this up, he's done. But,
Shyamalan.
like, he had 2 really good movies.
Yeah,
coming
no, we
back.
talked about that. We think he's half
This
and
is
half.
so. We're just rehashing.
This is
No, I think-
literally
episode.
last
This is
Well, I
very
wasn't
last
there.
week.
So he, but I mean, like, he totally obviously fell off the face of this earth for a while, as far as like making movies goes, and then I think he's coming back strong. That's all I gotta say. Sorry.
Good for him.
Good for M Night.
Good.
What's
for
the
M. Night
point?
Shyamalan.
What do you think his friends call him? Night
M.
M.
What was the M
What's
stand?
up, M?
Yeah, what's
M?
the
It's
M
probably
stand
M.
for?
It's probably M.
Mashugala.
They probably call him Mashugla.
Probably not that.
Top Gun 2 is also gearing up.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Gearing
that's
up, dude.
dude. That was good.
Fuel and spotting Tom Cruise around town in aviators, jeans.
Does he just
People
walk around
been-
town dressed
Yeah.
in dressed in
He
costume?
sure does. He's ready. They've seen him, coming out of helicopters, and he's ready to go, dude.
Helicopters.
Also, apparently, for Mission Impossible 6, is it 6 now? It's 6, right?
I think so.
He's been training.
cares?
He's been training a year for a certain sequence. They won't give anything away, but
He
the
kills
The
himself.
director said it's not a stunt.
What?
So, right, like, what is it then?
Gay
Because
sex?
the thing is, he keeps upping himself. Right?
Sounds
It's
like
not-
butt stuff.
It's
Yeah.
probably
He's
I
training
was
up
gonna say
for
he
butt
has
stuff.
to put
stretching.
something
He
big
goes
up
deep
there.
undercover.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh
He has-
shit.
It's like they're like, no, Tom, we can just pretend that you pull it out of your butt. He's like, no, I really have to pull it out of my butt.
So he has to train like expanding his asshole, and
Mhm.
that makes sense because
Yeah.
you don't know how big is
Total
his
rectal
lobe
control.
going,
It's gonna be like another
Rectal
arm.
control.
rectal
Yeah.
control.
because he's
Band
probably
name.
got to like whatever he's probably just like let it drop
Yeah.
at a certain, you know what I mean?
No, that would be part of the movie.
There's,
Like,
like,
it
aiming
can't
involved.
go underneath the laser line or something, and it's sliding out of his ass,
so
and he has to.
stop it. Yes,
and
so
he-
he has
and
to
it starts-
loosen his sphincter and then tighten it.
Yeah, and he has
at
to
the
like,
right point.
and it starts twisting. He's got to unscrew something with it
oh
or something.
my god, dude! He has to balance
Mm-hmm.
on whatever this object is coming out of his asshole. He has to balance and turn and
He has to carry his entire weight with his ass.
dude. I see. I fucking love Tom Cruise, guys.
Yeah,
and
this
it's
guy's
reasons,
something else now.
It's
okay.
reasons
Stuff like
this.
that.
Yes.
It's stuff like that.
Stuff like that he hasn't done and is not going to do.
Yeah.
It's dedication.
I mean,
That's
no
what it's
one
called.
can say.
Yeah. I mean, the guy climbed a fucking building and hung onto the outside of a plane. I'd buy that he's shoving shit up his ass.
I'd
for a
buy
movie.
that.
Yeah.
For $1.
I mean, he's gonna do something nuts.
Mm-hmm.
I love him. God damn, I love him.
It's gonna be like a really bad movie, just like the last one. And-
No.
Dude, the last couple have
Also,
been genuinely
have you
good.
seen the
No,
trailer for
they-
American Made?
No, they haven't.
Yeah, they
I've
have.
seen them.
Have you guys
I
seen
mean, I
the
saw
trailer
the
for
last
American
one.
Made where he's like a drug runner?
No,
It looks fucking fantastic.
it probably doesn't.
It does.
You guys just have
I
a
was
thing.
iffy on that.
You guys just have
You
a
saw
thing
it,
for
Yeah, I
Tom
was iffy
Cruise.
on that.
You really?
Yeah, they played it in front of Spider-Man, I think.
Spider-Man.
You didn't dig it?
I didn't really dig it.
No, I don't dig
It's a
it.
trailer.
Fuck
so.
you.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? Maybe I'll see it, maybe I won't. Fuck it.
I mean, you probably
What's the
won't.
point?
Probably
Really?
Damn.
I mean, what is the point? Okay, so
Jeepers Creepers 3.
is done filming. If anyone gives a fuck.
Ooh, they wrapped?
Yeah.
Cool.
Creepy pedophile guy once again.
So,
Once
it is-
again,
it is the
Hellman's
pedophile
movie.
guy again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wonder if he fucked any kids this time.
That's what I'm wondering, if there's going to be a kid fucking scene in the movie.
Yeah.
I mean, I doubt it.
Who knows with this guy?
Yeah, he's a fucking pedophile, man.
He's a creeper. Jeeper.
Oh shit! All right, so my last piece is probably the most interesting. Creed 2.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Sylvester Stallone says Ivan Drago will return.
I am
Oh, he said it for
so-
sure?
That's what
fucking
Sylvester
ready for
Stallone
that.
I
said.
saw that he said, I have to hit him once. So I thought that was pretty tight.
I
yeah,
am so
I am,
fucking ready for that. I love
I-
Creed.
I have a feeling that Creed 2 is going to be horrible, but I'm still excited to see it.
Me
It's
too.
not going to be as good as Creed, for sure.
It's
I don't
gonna
think
be,
it could be.
but I think
I don't think
I hope,
Coogler's returning.
but I hope it goes. Like I hope it's not good in the Rocky 4 sense.
Yeah.
Like I hope it just goes full on Ivan Drago. I hope he goes to Russia.
Oh, he's
again,
definitely No,
and then-
wait, would they? Dude, Russia, that's pretty.
No, that's
Pretty
timely.
Right on.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll go to Russia, though. What do you think?
Dude,
I
he's
don't know,
gonna
they
They
beat
meet
Russia's
in North
ass.
Korea.
They meet in North Korea. They go to Russia. They end up in Aleppo. It's a road trip movie.
Oh my
That's what it
God.
is.
Wow, this sounds great.
Yeah. Dolph Lundgren road trip.
That's all we got for sequel news?
Yeah.
Come on, there's got to be something else.
What do you mean that's all we got? We just talked for 5
Yeah, there
minutes.
was like 80 goddamn movies we talked
Yeah,
about,
what
dude.
the fuck, dude?
I know, but I'm not just like not in a super big hurry to get to talk about this movie.
What?
I mean, I'm not either because I have almost nothing to say. So I guess let's just burn the rest of the time. So, what
How
you
about
guys
Trump? Yeah.
what movie did we watch this week?
We watched Conan the Destroyer.
Is it Conan or Conan?
I think both work.
Both.
Conan the Destroyer.
Conan. I like that better. Conan.
The sequel to Conan the Barbarian.
Berberian.
Oh, hell yeah. So, I mean, what happens in this movie? Who directed it? What's going on? What's the deal with this movie? Why does it exist? Why did we watch it?
Because it's a sequel to
Other
Conan
things,
the Barbarian.
other questions.
Kyle, you mentioned you're like I don't know about Conan the Destroyer. Isn't that like a movie that's half as long and PG and doesn't do any? And I was like, I
You're
don't
like,
know.
no. You're like, I'm pretty sure there's a rape scene in it, and I'm pretty
And
sure
it's
you
like-
were wrong.
Yeah. Watching this movie, I was like, oh no, I was thinking of Conan the
I was
Barbarian.
thinking of the good one. Oh my god!
All the things I was remembering, like, yeah, this will be great. There's a giant snake. There's James Earl Jones or whoever.
Yeah, that is all Barbarian.
Yeah, I was like, this is gonna be great.
So,
it's got Will
when was the
Chamberlain,
last
though.
time you saw that? Which was kind of cool.
It was great.
When
Wait,
was
what'd
the
you say?
last time you
It's
saw
got Will
any of
Chamberlain.
these movies?
Oh, yeah.
Before, obviously, like
cool
yesterday.
mustache.
As a kid,
Yeah.
I saw them
So-
all
everything.
as a child.
Hence your foggy memory.
Yes,
Okay.
there was a misunderstanding about which movie this was when I
Yeah, I
picked it.
kind of called that one, but it's okay.
That's why I had to point that out
Yeah.
before we started. But anyway, this one opens with
he like rapes a witch. Didn't you say like?
yeah, like I
Oh no,
swear-
I don't think it's PG. I think he rapes a witch.
So I was like, I don't think it's PG. I was like, there's a scene where he fucks a witch and it like freaks out on him and he has to kill her or something. And
Yeah.
she tells him about the future.
Tight.
But again, I was remembering Conan the Barbarian.
Conan.
I don't think he raped her though.
No, I think they just
That
fucked.
was it was a consensual.
His
It was-
memory was foggy though.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
haven't seen the
Conan
original,
may
so
be a
basically,
barbarian, but he is a gentleman.
Mhm.
I don't know, man. He punches a
That
horse
was-
in the head. In the
Well, he
movie.
got
punches
in his
so
way.
many horses.
He also punches a fucking camel in the head.
The camel
Those
had
are
it
2
coming.
of my 3 notes, by the way.
Yeah.
He punches a horse in the head.
Those
and
really
then-
were the best moments. My favorite line, just because I know I'm going to
Disagree.
forget it if I don't say it right now, was like, he's like, when they go to the first, I don't care.
All right.
He goes, we come in peace. And then Conan goes, then let us leave in peace. And I was just like, yes. That's all it took. I loved it. I'm sorry.
That scene had some great lines too, because then at some point they're like just jibber-jan, and he goes, enough talk, and he throws a sword into a guy.
That's okay. That's true. That was pretty tight.
We'll get to it. We'll get to it though.
There's
some good
immediately
stuff
he's
in
just
here.
like, then let us leave in peace. He's like the gung-ho action guy. He's like, okay.
let's get the fuck out.
All right. Sorry. Go
But
ahead
anyway,
into your synopsis.
We open with Conan praying at some kind of site, and he's got his Weasley sidekick guy there with
He's got
him.
Bad Ape with him.
Dude, I made a note. I said this is the first time we've had an actor reoccurring in a movie that we've talked about, because Bad Ape makes an appearance as Conan's sidekick.
That's amazing.
I didn't hate him.
Yeah.
I didn't hate him
I
either.
didn't particularly care. He was just
Yeah.
kind of a whatever character.
That's how I felt
I was
about
like,
Bad
I was
Ape.
thinking
I
they
don't know
like,
what's
let him
wrong with
improv
you.
everything he was in. Like that's how I felt. Like they
he
just
killed
let that
people
guy
though. He had cool fucking daggers that he like.
He like took credit for most of his kills.
Yeah. he picked up he did the killing part of all the beating up.
I will say my favorite thing is when he stabs that monster in the head right after Conan did, and just like, yep,
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
did
me.
it, did it.
Right.
I love just some of his goofy lines where he'll say something like, shouldn't someone stay here and watch the horses? Or like, yeah, we should have someone stay by
Yeah.
and watch the entrance and stuff
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. And
You need somewhere to hold back and just like look. At
yeah. I think one of us should stay here where it's safe. you
I
know?
mean, it was really great during all the just like walking scenes that you would randomly
Wow.
hear us on.
That's
What?
how I feel about that Planet of the Apes movie. Oh my god.
Really?
Yeah, there's a bunch of walking.
Oh my god!
And then
it's
Bad
not
Ape
the
is like,
same.
I'm doing a funny thing. And then I wasn't like, wow, that's hilarious. But I was like, okay, here's something. There's something here.
It's not a lot of
Continue.
walking.
But anyway, Conan and his
It's a
sidekick
fucking-
are hanging out
Oh my
inside a big rock circle. And then some dudes show up and are trying to capture them. And Conan just beats up all their horses and
Yeah.
some of them as well. And then finally, a lady takes off her helmet and says, hey, I'm a queen. I can give you whatever you want. Conan's like, I want my wife. Or
Oh, my dead wife.
my dead
My
wife.
wife.
And she goes, yeah, I can do that. You just got to help me out on this mission. And this kind of thing always bugs me in movies where it's like, there's this all-powerful person like, I'll give you whatever you want. It's like, well, then why do you need me? What do you need me for?
Yeah.
And honestly, we never really get an answer for that question on why she needs Conan for
he's
any of this.
Conan.
Big fucking surprise.
He's fucking Conan.
He's very muscular.
Yeah.
But anyway,
He wears
I mean,
very little
he looks like
clothing
a
and
man
has
for
very
hire.
many muscles.
they go
many
into town
muscles.
and there's like a parade for him because
Extra
they're super
muscles.
popular and cool.
And then he punches a fucking camel.
Punches a camel while he's there,
Dude.
like anyone would do.
So is that camel a callback to the
I think
first
so.
one?
Yeah, I think he punches the camel.
I'm
in the first
asking-
one.
I mean, probably.
Ryan,
I
did you
don't.
watch
Yeah,
it?
I guess.
Okay.
I didn't make the movie.
No, he goes.
You did watch it though.
He goes, that camel looks
Yeah.
familiar or something, and then it spits on him. So
Yeah,
I
and
thought it
Conan
was
even
after
says
remember.
something like, "Hey, no hard feelings," and then it hawks one on his
Yeah,
chest.
and he punches it, which is the best
Which-
part of the movie.
I don't know.
Second best part of the movie. When he punches the horse before that, I like literally laughed out loud, rewinded it,
Is that the one where
watched
the,
it again.
the guy's like riding it and he punches
Yes.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
like
great.
there's no reason that he punched it. Like why did he punch
He had
it?
a
To
sword.
knock it down.
I don't know.
He could have just
It's
stabbed
just
it.
hilarious. It's really funny. Like it was so fucking funny.
Like PETA would not be okay with this.
No,
Because that was definitely like a real horse.
yeah, like
And it definitely really fell.
yeah. He
Well, there's a
punched
lot
it.
of real like horse fucking.
There's a lot of real horse
choreography.
fucking.
I read that the way that they made the horses and camels fall is
I
they
didn't get
actually
those
like
scenes.
slit their knees at just the right time, and they collapsed because they couldn't hold themselves
I did
anymore.
not read that. or
No, I
hear
didn't
about
read
at
that.
all.
Yeah.
Jesus. How do you just like slit a knee
Yeah.
on film without seeing it?
Half the budget was spent to
Well, there's a
edit
blue
out.
screen and
Yeah,
they.
yeah, edit out
okay.
the blades. But anyway, Conan agrees to help out, and the queen gives him a quest. Says, "Hey, you gotta take my niece. She's a super special virgin who can pick up these special jewels that no one else can pick up.
She has like a mark.
Yeah, she's
Is
got a
it-
mark that says like I'm super special.
She also has a fucking glaring overbite. The whole movie.
That wasn't in the Scrix's scrolls or whatever it
Yeah.
was.
She's
The Skrillex scrolls.
What?
Skrillex.
her mouth is
watch
just
the same
her
movie?
mouth is just like constantly
Oh, I know
open, with teeth protruding.
I mean, I know what an overbite
Yeah.
is.
But it was like it was like very it was very prominent in her scenes.
Yeah, there was a lot about her that was just kind of off-putting.
Yeah.
She wanted to fuck Conan.
Yeah, she did.
She was like, "Is he handsome?"
Like, I don't know
Yes,
what
he
virgin
is.
would just like look at that guy and be like, "I've never had a penis beside me, but that looks right."
But that one.
Yeah,
That one,
I want that one
that
first.
big muscly.
Yes.
fucking-
That's the first penis I want.
just okay. Anyway.
I also like that bit because she says, "Is he handsome? I can't wait to meet him." And then we never get a scene where they meet. It just immediately cuts to them in the forest, and they've been together for a while now. That kind of seemed like there was a chunk missing there. But anyway,
Conan the Pussy Destroyer.
right after Queen gives him the
Yeah.
quest.
You think that porn exists?
Oh,
Probably.
definitely.
Hell
Yes.
yeah,
Oh,
Conan
yeah, it
the
does.
Pussy Destroyer. Googling it.
Anyway, the Queen, after she gives Conan the quest, she goes into the back room and she tells Big Bad Blackguard, "Hey, you're going to go with Conan.
Bombada.
Make sure he doesn't fuck my niece because she needs to be a virgin. And then also kill Conan once you get the gems back because we don't need him after that." And she's like revealing her evil scheme that she's going to kill the niece when she gets back as a ritual
And
sacrifice.
she has to remain a virgin.
It has to remain a virgin. And I thought this was going to matter, but it didn't.
It didn't matter at all.
Didn't matter at all.
Nope, did not
No,
come up.
did not
again.
come up. Virginity was not a factor. If anything, she wanted Conan, and Conan was just like, "Whatever, no, get away from me." Half the time,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want my wife.
He wanted Valeria back.
yeah, he was just into dead chicks.
This is the only movie I remember everybody's name.
Yeah, this is great.
Which is
I'm
really
glad.
weird.
No, I'm glad.
So they head out on the quest, and along the way they pick up an Asian wizard guy by saving him from cannibals, and then they also pick up a
was a cool
crazy black warrior lady.
She's insane.
She's awesome.
crazy.
Who was able to like fight off like 6 guys at
It's my
once.
favorite character in the movie.
Zula. It's either Zulu or Zula. I don't
Zula,
remember.
I think.
Yeah,
Zula.
Zula.
And so now he's got like a ragtag team, and they're all going to the magical castle. And they do reach the magical castle on a lake, and it's guarded by a one-eyed wizard.
Yes.
And they're like, "All right, let's camp here for the night." One-eyed wizard turns himself into like a smoke bird
Right?
A smoke bird.
and kidnaps the niece and takes her back to the
Just
castle.
picks her up
Just picks her right up,
and goes.
carries her away.
I mean,
Bye.
she weighs like 20 pounds. It's probably not that
really,
big of a deal.
really bad effects.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like horrible. Looks like shit.
I was
As fuck. Shut up.
So they're like, "Okay, let's go get her back." And they go into the castle, and Conan has to fight like some ogre guy that got really bored putting on his makeup and didn't cover up his chest.
Really?
And-
The
yeah.
who? The creature from the Black
Yeah,
Lagoon
with
guy.
the,
Yeah.
with the red robe.
Yeah, red robe creature
That
guy.
definitely looked like the creature from the Black Lagoon.
Yeah, it's like-
Now that
Just
you
looked like an
mention
ape. It looked like a monkey.
Looks like a monkey
with a
slash
man
creature.
chest.
Yeah.
Because he was like, "No,
I
no,
don't
no, I
remember
don't
this
need
man
all
chest.
that makeup."
that. I don't remember this man chest. But
Yeah, it's like it was weird. It like
I mean, there was so much man
I didn't
chest in
see
this
it.
movie.
That's
It's hard to distinguish.
There is a lot of man chest.
but Conan beats him and impales the wizard.
Whoa, come on, dude.
What?
This scene is like honestly one of my favorite scenes in the
It's-
movie.
yeah.
The
I agree.
fight inside.
Like, and you're
the
just
castle.
like, oh, he defeats him. That's it.
Well,
mean, he
let's
did.
talk about it then.
Yeah, because he's in this like hall of mirrors,
Yeah.
and realizes
breaks
a
'em.
little bit into the battle that like
Breaking them
you
fucks
can't
him
hurt
up,
the monster, but if you break the mirrors, you're hurting. them.
which makes no fucking sense at all.
It's a little
But-
it's a little wild, but I really dug the idea.
That was cool.
Thought it could have been handled a little bit better, but like it was great. I loved it. I
And
loved
he,
it.
and he gets it down to just 2 mirrors left, where he's like, "You're behind one of these," and one of them, all his friends are hiding behind
Yeah.
it, like,
No!
"No, don't throw your
he
sword
fakes
this
him
way."
out.
Yeah, and he's like, "No, I got this one," and he impales the wizard, and so the wizard grabs the jewel and turns himself into a bunch of glass.
Yeah, was that like on purpose? To, like stop suffering? Do you think, or like
I don't
you know? What I
know.
mean, he like knew what was gonna happen.
Yeah, he's like, "I'm dead."
They were probably just like, hey, this is going to be cool.
He's just probably like, this sword really hurts.
I mean, honestly, that's definitely what happened.
Yeah.
They're like, this will look tight.
Also, he throws so many swords.
yeah,
He's
He
very
does.
good sword thrower.
he's so good, man.
He's very strong. Throws swords
Yeah.
well.
There's a lot to like about
and I
Conan.
guarantee you that
Cool
like,
hair.
a sword like that weighs a lot.
Yeah.
a lot, and he can pick it up too.
He can pick it up.
He's
Yeah,
got a
he
lot of
asked her to
muscle.
he
throw
can
it.
he can hit
Yeah.
things with it. He can throw it.
Dude, he's great. When he like later wields an axe and a sword, I was
Yeah.
like, this is exactly what I've wanted this entire
tight.
movie.
Yeah, it's too bad it didn't happen.
very
the whole
barbarian.
movie.
It's such a barbarian thing to do. Or a destroyer. If you
Yeah,
just, he
he was
destroyed
about to
things.
It's
destroy
very
some shit.
destroyery. Yeah. So anyway, he defeats the evil wizard, and they get the niece back, and she's able to pick up the gem. But it turns out it was a load-bearing jewel because the whole castle starts collapsing.
Yes.
Sorry.
And then they
Right
escape.
out of Raiders.
Yep. Right out of Raiders.
Raiders,
Yeah,
dude.
giant boulder and everything. So they all escape, and they, on their way back, Team Coco is attacked by
Jesus Christ.
Yes. Yes.
Team
Hate you.
Team Coco is attacked by a bunch of dudes that turns out it was guards sent by the Queen.
Yeah.
They were
Those
there
are Queen's gods.
These are Queen's guards. Why are they here trying to kill me?
He's like,
Into the boat.
And he's just like, hey, she didn't say it.
He
like,
does
oh,
say,
okay.
He does say get to the boat or
Get
something.
to the boat.
Why is he always commanding people to get on
Into
here?
the
Yeah.
tunnels.
He's saving it because he saves everybody.
So
Get
the
down.
boat scene looked so bad. They were clearly just sitting stationary while he's rowing, and then it's just like a screen.
I
of an
only
ocean.
noticed it with the last shot. But it was so
It looked
bad.
so
You're right.
bad.
It was terrible.
There's a lot of things in this movie that look horrible.
One of the
guys.
big ones to
Yeah.
me was when they were walking up that giant spiral staircase before they fought the wizard mirror guy. And you can tell it's a model on the way up, and then there's this horrible blending of the colors where it goes from this like clay gray into all of a sudden this bright yellowy, like, you know, glittery crystal that the actual real walls are made out
How
of.
do you know that wasn't real?
Yeah. I second that question.
It was a model.
I
and
know
then-
what you're saying, but how do you know?
How do you know? Yeah.
I guess I don't. For all I know, this was actually a documentary.
I
It
hope
was.
so.
It was.
And so Conan and Team Coco beat up the evil guards, and the big bad guard that's with there is like, yeah, I don't know what these guys were doing. That's weird. And it's like, but now Conan's suspicious. Gives him the stink eye. Like,
Dude, also, does he have like one eye that can't close all the way? Because a lot of this, he's got like one pinched eye and like one.
it might be a disorder
His
after all
acting.
the steroids.
That's his acting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
acting
I
is
can't
he can't
communicate
close
well,
eyes.
so I'm gonna use
Showing emotion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's emotion, dude. He's emotive.
I'd like to imagine that's like a top tier acting class. Is they're like, all right, no, you're closing your eyes. Don't close them. Just get them really close to being closed. Yeah, perfect. You're
Perfect.
acting.
You're very emotive.
Yeah, that's right. No,
The point
you
is
got
like
it.
one is open.
And one's
the one's
trying
is-
to be.
Do you feel intimidated, Brian?
No,
Okay.
Is there anything that Kyle could do to intimidate you?
I don't think so.
Like drive his car at you really fast? Like
His
is that
That would
Prius?
work.
His,
That thing.
I don't hear it coming, bitch.
I mean, I wouldn't hear it coming, but also it's like top is probably like 25 miles an hour.
It's true. It's true.
So then they make it to this magical cave place where she puts the jewel on a thing, and a dragon statue opens its mouth, and they get a horn, and it's not like a toot toot horn. It's like a rhino horn.
Toot toot.
I always thought it was gonna be a toot toot horn. I'm like, oh, it's gonna be like a little trumpet thing.
They are not making a ska band.
Yeah, man. They meant a horn,
So
not a horn.
I agree. I thought
section.
they were gonna blow something and then shit was gonna happen.
yeah, but no, they
That's
get
in the porn.
a
That's
Probably
Right.
what she
Yeah,
thought
it's in the
too.
porn.
Yeah, she was gonna blow something.
It's the magic dildo.
If this
or
porn
something.
doesn't
Yeah.
exist, we have to make it because it's just all there.
All
Yeah,
right.
It's
'cause
all there.
It would be a
As long
dildo
as
instead
you
of a
play
horn. They
Conan.
put it on
I
the
mean,
statue and it tries to fuck her.
I'm perfect for the part. So.
But then on the way out, they're met by a bunch of guys that are like, "Hey, we want the girl and we want the horn, and we're gonna wake up an evil sleeping god with it." And Conan's like, "No, you're not." And so then,
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
They fight?
Not
So then
today.
they wake up the god.
no, they fight. They fight, and then they escape. And on the escape, that's when Conan realizes, "Oh shit, I've been had." That big bad guard guy, he was there to try and kidnap the girl. They're gonna kill her. And they're going to wake up an evil god, and it's going to be terrible. And so Conan's like, we got to go stop him.
Can I just say one thing? Big
Yeah.
plot hole.
What?
If like Conan would have just had sex with this girl, none of this bad stuff would have happened.
Oh my god, I can't believe I passed over the best 20 minutes of the movie.
Whoa, there was no
with drunk
20-minute
Conan.
sequence.
Oh yeah, drunk
I
Conan was
fucking
great.
loved
I mean,
drunk
yeah,
Conan.
I mean, that was
Very
cool.
fun.
It was terrible, but it was
I
It was
great.
his first like acting, I thought, in the movie. So it was really
yeah.
Because it all starts when she says that line, I guess nothing hurts you. He goes, only pain. And it's like, and I'm like, yes!
Actually, that was a great line.
And then he just starts like, she's like, would there ever be another girl? And he's like, no, never. And then there's like a pause. And then he looks at her and goes, never. Like, it's like so good. And then she's like, oh, you know what? Maybe if I learn to fight, he'll like me. So she's talking to Warrior Black Lady. Teach me how to fight. And she starts to teach him. And then he wakes up and he's like, don't learn to fight with a stick. Learn to fight with a sword. Here, hold this. Take one swing. You're good to go. And then he walks into the big black guy and passes out drunk. I fucking loved that whole bit. I was so into
It's actually
that.
the best sequence probably of the movie.
And then
as a
right
whole.
after that, they're walking along, and she's like, "Hey, how do you get a man?" And Warrior Lady's like, "You grab him. You grab him and you take him." And she's like, "What? Just do that?" She's like, "Yeah. Then he's yours. Then you got him. What do you mean? You get him. You got him. Good." And she's like, "Okay." And then she walks up to the next guy, and she's like, "What do you do after you get him?" And he's like, "Well, you gotta take his, and then he'll take your, and then and it's joining, and and I was like, oh, it's so awkward. I love it. And there's no music. There's no nothing. It's just some old guy awkwardly talking to a girl about sex, and it was hilarious.
It's gonna be great in the porn.
It would have saved the last 20 minutes of the movie if they just had sex.
They could have just
No monster.
Yeah,
Just
but then we
fucking-
wouldn't have seen
How
him having
old
an
is she,
axe
though?
and a sword.
That's true.
How old is she?
That's true. What?
Not very.
Yeah.
I don't.
Could have been illegal.
I don't think they had
They
laws
had,
back
they
then.
had laws about that.
Back in 1984.
That makes it okay, Dave.
There were no laws in the 80s, dude. You remember?
So anyway,
probably,
they
right?
sneak
You
into
remember the
the
80s?
queen's castle to stop the ritual, and it's great
Through
because
the waterfall.
Yes, through the waterfall. And it's great because there's a fight where he's like fighting the big evil black guy, and then also
Name
they're
is
about
Bombada.
Bombada, and then they're about to sacrifice the girl by
'Cause she
slitting her
yells,
throat.
Bombada! Bombada! I don't know, with her weird ass sort of accent sometimes. Her sometimes accent. She yells for him.
She did have sometimes an accent, especially at the end when she's like, "Thank you," or something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Like, I was like, "What?"
when was this her voice?
When she becomes royal, she throws on a British accent.
But there's this great bit at the end where it's playing the like cheerful festival music while a girl's about to get her throat slit and Conan's fighting a giant black man, and it's just great because it's like in the background while this is going on.
Yeah.
But then Conan defeats the evil black guy, and wizard guy gets impaled, and and then the statue fucking wakes up and turns into a Cronenberg rhino and starts attacking people.
That was a good description.
The big monster. Are you talking about? Is that what you're
Yeah.
talking about? The big monster. Do you know who was playing the big monster?
Who was playing Big Monster?
Andre the Giant.
Really? No shit.
That's
Fuck you.
great.
Yep.
That's great. Yeah, it is.
Look
That's
it
the
up.
best piece of it. That's the. I'm good now.
You won the
Thumbs
podcast
up.
again.
Thumbs up to this movie now.
And so they're fighting the Cronenberg rhino, and wizard guy's like, no,
But
take off his horn, Indy, his horn.
Don't you wish that it was just Andre the Giant?
Yeah.
Though? Wouldn't that have
Yeah.
made it better?
With a horn though.
Or if he was just
Oh, yeah.
he was
with
just
a horn
in this.
and wings?
Yeah.
And
He
like,
could have been part of the crew.
He really
Yeah.
could have been.
Yeah.
He could have been Conan.
No, I don't know about
I don't
that.
know what the fuck you think you're talking about.
he was more well spoken than that.
Yeah, he was.
But so Conan
R.I.P.
defeats the evil rhino, takes off its horn, saves the day. Everyone in Team Coco gets a new job working at the palace, except for Conan, who's like, no, fuck this. I'm getting my own kingdom. I'm getting my own queen. I'm outie. And then the movie's done.
Yeah.
It's over
Actually, I think
It's finally over
Ed
with.
was great. Like I love him sitting on that
Yeah,
throne.
it was.
Yeah.
He looked so good.
But
that was
that's
the best
another
shot
story.
of the movie. Like it was just
And then they were like, "Oh, we can't make another one."
really upsetting because I feel like they could have.
Yeah, that's one thing this movie does is it tells you that there's a lot more shit going on in this world than just this one thing.
Yeah. Can I say one thing real quick?
Yeah,
I mean,
you can
it's a
say many
podcast.
things.
I
So,
saw Andre
we
the
have
Giant's
a-
house, which is actually it was on a lake in Wisconsin.
Was it like a mobile home?
No, it was a giant lake house. And
He would
dude,
not fucking fit in a mobile home.
Yeah, that was the joke.
it was
Oh,
3
okay.
He would
stories,
wear it. That
but
would be
each
his
story
pants.
was like so tall. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
Yeah.
obviously this he built this house, right? Like
With his bare hands.
probably.
I mean, he has bare hands.
He actually has human hands, but
Is that your story?
yeah.
Oh, it's
not
Andre the
cool.
Giant's house.
My jokes were better than your story.
Well, out my story, you couldn't have said your joke.
That's fine.
So I'm like the straight man. I was just setting you up.
Wow. Killed the podcast.
Jesus.
Y'all killed the podcast.
Can I just say for a second that
Why does everyone keep asking if they can talk?
I
It's a
talk?
podcast.
Can I just say, I feel it's okay to
yeah,
ask.
I was wondering if you guys would be cool with me mentioning a couple things right now.
Go
ahead.
I guess.
Okay.
Go ahead.
This movie was PG, like before PG-13 was a thing.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And that's why we have like decapitations, we have
Yeah,
threats of torture.
I did want to mention this. There was like very few, but like some cool gore.
Yeah, there was, but it was few and far in between.
Yeah.
Yeah, the impalements and then the horn removal too was specifically
it was sick.
gruesome. It's like, and this was PG. Like this is your
probably had a lot to do with it being like a mythical monster, though.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And not like Andre the Giant getting his horn ripped off.
That would have been so much better, dude.
There's no outright nudity or swearing, but man, this movie is hella violent.
There's no
and
witch
super
rape?
fun for it. There's no witch rape. Witch rape?
Like I was promised.
I made no promises.
You did. I heard you. You said, "I promise
I promise.
that Conan rapes a witch." Oh shit.
Yeah, but I
It could have been more though.
yeah, there,
Like it could there could have been rape. No, but there I feel like there really could have been like more blood and. Like,
I
would have
felt like
dug
this
it in
movie
this story.
focused on the wrong things. It kept like doing these like
yeah.
neat little fantasy set pieces where the wizard turns himself into glass, or the dragon mouth opens and the girl has the jewel, and all this other cool, neat things here and there. But it could have just had more like Conan going around kicking people's asses.
It focused too much on them fucking walking. Or horse riding or whatever. Like, dude, it was so boring. There's like a scene where literally it feels like 2 fucking minutes, which is a long time.
Yeah.
Of just like this wide shot of a set piece as they're like going up one set of stairs and then just like over here and through this door. It's just like, what? Like, why? This set doesn't even look that fucking good. Why are we not getting some like character development? Is it because like Arnold's like not that good of an actor and they were like they didn't want it?
Yes.
Are any of these guys good actors? Like, I don't know. Well,
No.
Will Chamberlain, they didn't cast him because he had like he was as good of a fucking actor as he is a basketball player, but like he
looks cool.
He looks great.
yeah. So what I'm saying is like, do they like not have any like, or not any? I shouldn't say any, but like not a lot of dialogue scenes because of the lack
Yes.
of talent.
Maybe you just don't get art.
There's just not. Oh my god. There's just like no character development in these movies.
No,
it's just
that's-
all fucking
There's not.
walking. And
They're
then,
not. There's no character to develop.
Why?
It's Conan.
That's
dude.
not true, man.
It actually is very true.
Well, I think it's because there's no character development that everyone's super flat and one-dimensional. It's like you got the goofy sidekick who's perfectly fine, but that's all he is.
That's all. He's there for the
you
joke.
got the mystical
Without him,
wizard.
this movie would not have been funny.
I mean,
which
he
is, like,
swallowed a gem. Can you imagine
he
that
swallowed
coming
many
out?
gems, right?
Jesus.
That's what I'm thinking. Like he has this plan where he has to know his shit cycle, and he has to like
He has to know his shit cycle.
he has to like go through it and be like, oh yeah, here's
Maybe
that
he's just
gem.
really into shit and he just sifts through all of it. Like regardless,
I mean,
he
that
doesn't
could
know
be.
his cycle. He just
He's a thief.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But so
no.
he can't get caught. He's like, I don't have any gems.
I think he's great. No,
I have
are you
no
talking about?
gems.
And then they gut him.
Yeah.
we get to know like a lot about these. Like I get it. Like these people are just like archetypes. Like it's fine. I understand that.
He's just putting his crew together.
But there just could have been more like personality in the movie that just would have made it like
Yeah,
feel like there's shit at stake.
and Warrior Black Lady too has like nothing else to her except that she's crazy, and it's like, and she's
she's
super
great.
aggressive and she carries a
she
pole.
yells a lot, and then she gets scared of a rat.
She's great in the same way that Goofy's sidekick is great, in that they play their part, but there's nothing else to them. It's like, she literally just joins saying like, "Hey Conan, I'll die for you," and he's like, "Cool, okay."
They're part of the party,
yeah.
the adventure party.
No, it's like, but that's the problem. Is
It's not
like
a problem. I don't see the problem. Would you rather it just be Conan, Wilt Chamberlain, and that fucking bucktooth ass bitch? Oh, that sounds fun.
No, the problem is because these aren't people. All we're stuck with is
they're
them
people.
walking around.
Yeah, that's why.
It's
that's
like,
what
you
we're
know,
trying to
there's
say.
no
I
interaction.
hate
there's
walking.
No
I
development.
like watching
there's
other
nothing
people
going on.
walk.
It feels like I'm exercising.
Yeah.
I really can't stand movies that are on horses and there's
Yeah, we
sand.
talked-
I do
and
not like
you mentioned
horses.
this during
yes.
my last pick.
It's just like
You
just
keep picking
you
movies
keep-
with horses
I
in
keep
it.
picking movies with horses in
Yeah.
them.
What was your last pick with a horse?
Army of
The
Darkness.
Army of
Oh,
Darkness.
okay.
And it was your big nitpick. You're like, I
It's
can't
just
take
like-
this movie. There's too many
You don't like
horses.
horse?
No, man. Like every time I see like a shot of a horse walking through like sand or something, I'm just like, this is gonna be boring as fuck.
And
like,
this
they're-
opens on horses in
and there,
sand.
and then it just is all every time, and then I just
Except for Black Knight.
Black. Okay, that's different.
There's an exception to every rule.
I mean, I
Martin
still,
Lawrence?
Yeah.
I still,
I was like, what's Black Knight?
I still get the same feeling, but then it's just
Yeah.
funny. But like when I just see people riding horses like slowly,
What about
just like,
camels?
I don't like camels either. Get a fucking car, man. Fuck this.
They didn't have cars in the 1980s, Dave.
They could have.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Something about that time period. Just like I'm just like I don't want to watch this fucking movie.
No, and that's fair. That's just something you don't dig. and I can dig that.
I can dig
Yeah.
that you don't do that.
Can you dig it?
But for me, I like the fantasy shit, and
Yeah,
so this
you
was
do.
like right up my alley.
Yeah, I was like thinking it was gonna be up my alley too.
I like wizards.
Well, okay, see,
Like, it
I'm-
has all of the elements of something I would. Really
That's
be
what I'm
interested
saying.
There's
though.
a lot of stuff you liked. When I was going through that synopsis, how many times did you say that's the best blank or that's my favorite blank?
in. Once.
No, you said it like twice at least.
It's
Alright,
it's a lot of
twice,
little
at least
fun
twice.
things that surrounded by a lot of not fun things.
Yeah, I would agree with. Like, but I feel like I enjoyed like 5 to 7.5 minutes of this movie.
I feel like you liked more than that. You just don't want to admit it.
No, I'm not. I honestly wanted to like this movie.
The mirror battle was like 5
Okay,
minutes
you're
on
right.
its own,
Okay, fuck
and
you.
that was
Fine.
great.
15 minutes. I'll give it 15. I'll
There
give it
you
15
go.
minutes. Okay.
That's more
I
realistic.
think it's a bit more than that. And again, you're just not giving it credit because again, it's like a bunch of candies in a big old pile of like foam peanuts, where it's like you're just looking
No,
for the candies.
It's like a bunch of
and the foam
candies
peanuts are just in the
and
way.
a big pile of shit.
No, dude, it's like a bunch of hard candies, but like they're mostly
all
lime,
terrible
and
analogies.
there's like 5 red cherry ones,
nothing
and I'm
like
like
candy.
only trying to grab those 5 red cherries out of this,
all right.
but I'm stuck with still a ton of lime.
Lime's a good flavor.
Yeah,
I was gonna say I like the
Lime
lime.
is
off.
better.
Then I'll give you all my
why don't you
goddamn limes.
why don't you just go with like grape?
Grape is fine too.
I
No, he's
disagree.
right. Grapes. You can't reproduce grape.
You can't,
Can't
reproduce
reproduce grape?
What do you?
Like as far as like the flavor. Like I like the flavor of grapes. I don't like the flavor of anything grape flavored.
Because it doesn't taste
Yeah,
like
it doesn't.
grapes.
ta-
Yeah.
But that's how
not-
all like okay, the cherry candy flavor doesn't taste like cherries.
Yeah, it does.
No, it does not.
No, it doesn't. You fucking moron.
it does.
No, it doesn't.
No.
It tastes like cherry candy.
I think
Tastes like
the only
red.
thing that comes close is lemons, just because it's sour.
Yeah, just because you can't. It's like your tongue can't pick up those notes. That's the only reason. And it goes like so sour. They're just like yeah, it's the same thing.
I feel like cherry tastes like cherry.
lemons.
It all
Cherry,
tastes bad.
cherry reminds you of cherry. That's what cherry candy
Yeah,
does.
'cause
Though.
it's called
Which is a
cherry.
nice feeling.
Just
Kind of
ta-
like things that are banana scented or banana flavored.
Oh,
Those
I
aren't.
love-
That's
dude,
not real
no, I
banana.
love banana
Don't
too.
fucking
Yeah, I
give
love
me
banana.
anything
I like
banana that's
banana
not using
flavor.
real banana.
I
That's
love banana flavor. I love real bananas.
There's places I will not get a banana shake because they don't use real bananas.
God, you're such
Like,
a
no.
pussy.
banana shake.
That's also
you
like
got a
why
problem
would
with that?
Yeah. Why would you get a fucking banana shake?
Because they're delicious.
There's like
and I love
strawberries or like other fruits that are actually good
bananas.
in a shake.
Strawberry shakes are bullshit, dude.
I agree. I don't like strawberry. I don't like strawberries, so sue me. But I also like vanilla shakes, so you know.
yeah,
what do I know?
they're good.
What
It's
do I know?
classic,
Oh,
dude.
okay.
Honestly, I'll eat any shake.
I mean, banana shake is mostly vanilla. With
How
Let's
much-
be real.
I'm
You
not
put
gonna-
a shake
yeah.
in front of me.
How much
and-
do you want a shake right now? When's the last time you've had a shake?
Probably over a year. No, not a whole year at this point. But
6
it's been,
months, 8 months, 10
It's
months?
definitely been 8 months. Definitely 8 months.
How much? You'd probably get sick, right?
I don't know.
Like if you, I'll give you $50 to drink a large shake in one sitting
All
on
right.
this podcast.
Shit. Yeah, I'll do
That's
it.
a
I'm just
win-win
kidding.
right
I'm
there.
not, I'm
That's
not
so
going to
much
give you
fun.
that much money.
I'll do it for 10.
Yeah, I'll do it. How about 10?
You buy me one and I'll do it. That's fair.
But the point is that Mike is on a diet.
I know.
yeah.
I get it.
No, I'll do it.
I wasn't even thinking about that. I was just thinking it was a challenge.
No, don't do it.
I was ready to accept.
I am curious though, like what would happen. I feel like you would feel like absolute garbage. After
Maybe.
Well,
Who knows?
you don't eat any dairy either, so you're gonna be like all
Yeah.
fucked.
Well, I do have some dairy and milk for cereal. And that's
Oh,
about
okay,
it.
okay.
Yeah, but cheese is right out.
You should just get rid of dairy and use like almond milk
Probably. That might work.
or nut juice, whatever it's called.
like jizz, dude. I could not imagine living a life without cheese. So I salute you.
It ain't easy. It ain't easy being cheesy.
Shut the fuck up! God damn it, dude. All right, Conan the Destroyer. Let's talk about that fucking movie.
was so cheesy. I
Oh,
loved it.
shit.
There's
Shut
tears.
the fuck up, please.
What are we talking about?
We were talking about
That
Conan.
shitty ass
and
fucking movie.
It's not bad.
It's really bad,
Not
Brian.
It is not.
It's not bad.
Yes,
It's
it
just
is.
not good.
I'm gonna say right now that it's
I
bad.
agree with that mostly. I like it and it's not very good.
I was gonna say
Sure,
I dug
sure.
it more than I didn't. I'll say that
yeah,
much too.
I'm right there.
Like, yeah, there was bullshit in there. There was boring shit too, but there was too much fun shit. Like, I can't
Yeah.
forget about all the fun stuff that happened,
It
all
was
the
a fun
great
movie.
lines, and
I just gotta know, like, have you seen the original one recently? Did you watch
not
that in
recently.
preparation?
No, it's probably blows
Brian
this
and
one
I
out of
talked
the
a little
water.
bit about
though.
it.
Nah, I hate it. I
See,
didn't
he
like
says
it.
it's worse.
It was boring.
Oh,
He says like too serious
It's like-
and like
yeah, it
Yeah,
was
but he also likes like Predator 2 more than the
But do you
first
like
Predator.
fantasy
Like
shit?
that's-
Better.
I agree, but like
do you
that's
like
his thing.
fantasy shit?
Yeah, some
Okay.
Dude, didn't you
Damn.
play a video game with elves and shit for like
Yeah.
years or whatever?
What game?
EverQuest 2.
Oh, dude, tight.
He's a dork, dude. He's still a dork, but
Yeah.
We're about to play D&D, man.
Are
Am
we,
I allowed to
though?
say that on the podcast?
Yeah, go for it.
Like, when are we doing that?
Whenever I guess I
Can
Yeah,
I be-
it's like all on you.
Yeah.
So.
Can I be RoboCop?
Not well. I don't know.
I
not
wouldn't
for the
say
first
starting
one.
out.
Not for
God!
the first one.
I don't want to do it then.
All right.
You
Dave.
could name your guy RoboCop.
Okay,
if
that's
you
fine.
want.
Yeah.
That's good enough.
So we always have to refer to you as RoboCop.
Yeah.
I'm gonna change my name to RoboCop.
The
so-
high elf RoboCop.
Can you just like at least legally change your middle name to RoboCop? That'd be
That'd be
sick.
cool.
Damn.
That'd
Because
be
you can
cool.
do that.
How much does
Easy.
that cost?
I mean, I could do my first name probably.
I think it's like
if I wanted to.
$18.
RoboCop Dawson?
Just file it.
Yeah,
Just gotta file
RoboCop
for it.
Dawson.
Dude,
It's a good name.
this movie was directed by RoboCop.
When can I be RoboCop in this D&D? Like you said, not starting out. So
Well-
like
Well,
when,
it's because we
figured-
had a starting campaign. We wanted to run through that so
Yeah, we all
everyone
gotta
kind of
learn how
learns
to
how to
play.
play and stuff
We're
like
gonna learn
that.
how to play right before we then start bending shit to.
Okay, so after we do that, then I can be RoboCop.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can be RoboCop
I'll
every
set up
time.
a story that takes place in futuristic Detroit.
Yeah.
Like, post OCP takeover or something like that. And,
Sounds good.
And they've started churning out a bunch of new RoboCop models, and you'll be one of them.
Yes. Fuck yeah, I'm excited. All right, Conan the Destroyer.
Well, I love the costumes.
Hell yeah.
Costume
dude.
design is great.
Mhm.
Everybody looked awesome.
I feel like it looks the same as any other movie.
Yeah,
that
but
would
it
be
looked really
set
good
in this-
though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess.
They
The
did
sets
do
look
really well.
terrible. Costumes look great.
I guess, man.
They look
No,
good.
I can totally give you that. Even when it's like you're dealing with like a crowd of people, there's not just like guys in raggedy t-shirts. No, they've all got something wacky on their head
Yeah.
or some armor shit hanging off
There's
their
a lot
shoulders.
of really cool ass looking helmets with horns and shit.
I love the helmet design on Conan the Destroyer.
I mean, I did.
Why did you just look at your phone
I'll tell you
in
later.
disgust later?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Also, I
It's
was
just not relevant to this podcast. I
Oh
don't
my god.
I was more impressed by the fights than I thought I would be too. I expected it to be a lot of like, shitty Arnold fights with swords where it's just kind of like flailing back and forth. But there was some cool like decapitation moments, some throwing shit,
He
some
threw
people
so
running and
much stuff.
jumping.
He punched a horse in the head.
Yeah, there was a lot more movement and things going on than just two guys swinging swords at each other. There was sometimes it just boiled down to that, which was unfortunate, but there was like other things going on in the fights, and I dug that.
Yeah, it's good.
I feel like it was mostly just him swinging the
Yeah, I
sword.
don't know, man. I don't see it. I feel like it was mostly just like,
Like
"Oh,
I hear you. I hear you, brother.
Yeah,
But it was just a lot of this.
feel
there
it.
was a lot of sword swinging. Yeah,
There's a lot of awesome stances by him.
Yeah.
Like, that's let's
a lot
be
of
real
a
about
lot
that.
of really good
Yeah.
stances. Yes.
Posing. Yeah.
there was even that one where it's like he was facing off against one of the queen's guards, and he goes through like 3 poses.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like before they start swinging again, where he's like, yeah, how about this one? Yeah, you like that pose?
How
yeah.
about this one?
Yeah.
He was writing.
So fucking ripped.
He was so ripped. There's muscles I just didn't even know the human body had.
And he could kill you with them.
He could.
He could wreck you.
Did you see when he was
Destroy
going
me.
under the waterfall and the guy's like, I didn't know there were bars there. My sister's cousin's
Oh,
brother didn't
I
tell me
love
about
that part. It
that.
was so stupid. And they're like they're just going back and forth. And I thought it was his cousin's sister's brother.
No, it
Or
was
brother's
his brother's
sister.
sister's
Yeah.
cousin. No, it was his cousin's brother's sister.
I'm just like pretty sure the script was like they walked to this place and then they just like improvised all dialogue.
I'm pretty sure the script was just one of the comic books. And it's like they're like, oh yeah, his character says this in that panel, so we'll have him
Were
say
there
that.
comic books before the movies?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there was books, then comic
I know
books,
it's based
then
on
movies.
books,
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why it's so boring.
Yeah, because half the panels of the comic book, probably 80% of the panels in the comic book have no dialogue bubbles. So if they were using that as a script,
That's pretty legit.
yep.
Oh, here we go.
It's 9:00. We don't
Yeah,
usually do it this
Heads
late.
up.
Chill the fuck
I
out.
tell you, Brian, I was at Barnes & Noble the other day, and I decided to go to the manga section and pick up Lone Wolf and Cub, and I was like flipping through it, and then Devin walks over to me, and she scares
like,
me by
"No."
saying, this is where I draw the line. And I was like, fair enough, put it back.
Damn.
But I was flipping through it looked really cool.
Shut up.
Like the panels were like I really loved that art.
Yeah, they're great.
And there was not a lot of word
Dorks.
bubbles. which I was
Yeah,
into.
there are not a lot usually. It's a lot of just people getting fucking cut with a sword.
And you said it was left to right, right?
Yeah, I expected to start reading from the back. I thought that's how that
Well,
shit
those
worked.
are the
It's probably a
some of
repress.
them do, yeah, it is actually.
Do they just mirror it?
Those
Is
are
that
the
all they do?
because those are the omnibus ones. They're
yeah,
like that thick.
Yeah.
Yeah, those. The regular ones like you read backwards.
Okay.
Like fucking, and then everybody knows what you're doing, and it's like, God damn it.
There's no hiding it. You
Yeah.
gotta hide it in a copy of like Tale of Two Cities. You're like,
Okay, but like, when's the last
What,
time?
like, why is the guy reading Tale of Two Cities on the bus?
When's the last time you read a manga in public?
I mean,
anyways?
at
So-
work only.
And then someone walks up. What book you read? Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave now.
No, because then.
Hey,
then
my
they-
son reads those.
No, because it's funny because it was
I
like
hate him.
It was like right after I went. Right.
Disappointment.
It was right after I went full time, and I was like one of the guys that I work with. We were talking about stuff, and I was like, "Yeah, I don't really like any anime hardly, except for like this certain period of time." And then when I went into lunch, he like left from the break room, and he was like, "Did I see you reading manga?" And I was like, "Yeah, I guess." And then he got more pumped on it. It was like, "Oh, I read all these ones in high school." And I was like, "I don't know what any of that stuff is."
Nerd.
No, nah. But yeah, it was.
You close the manga and you're like, please, I'm ashamed of this. Stop talking to me about it.
I read this one specific series only.
I don't like manga.
That's fine.
It's just fucking comics. You don't like comics either. That's probably why.
No, I do like
Mango's
comics.
good.
Oh.
Just like Lone Wolf and Cub.
There's
You
good
don't know.
ones.
You
There's
might like
bad
other shit,
ones.
too.
I'm sure.
I mean, I have a couple that guy that wrote that also wrote, and they're all basically like it's like Path of the Assassin and Samurai Executioner.
Yeah.
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 Conan the Destroyer podcast.
I mean,
Mike sure can.
You know what,
pick
the
'em.
only other I have very little notes on this, but the only other one I have is the score was by what the fuck is his name? Basil Polidorus. He did the fucking RoboCop song.
oh really?
Yeah. And it's kind of like I don't know. He did. I thought the music was very fitting for this
Interesting
movie.
note. I like that.
I wish it would have been RoboCop music. That would have
Yeah.
made the movie a lot better.
The
Well,
music
it was,
was.
And then
but it was
also-
before RoboCop, so it
I
wouldn't
also
have made
wish-
no sense.
I also wish that Arnold Schwarzenegger was
RoboCop.
Was RoboCop in this movie, and it was in Detroit.
Or just the Terminator could have been a.
No, I could. That's whatever. I feel like Arnold Schwarzenegger could have been RoboCop.
He's too big.
Wait, which came first, Conan or the Terminator? Conan, right?
I'm pretty sure Terminator did.
He
Well, Conan.
he
first
turned
Conan
down
was what,
the-
82?
82 was the first
wait,
one. 84 was
I think
the Destroyer.
I think I read somewhere the second one. This one was held up because he was shooting the Terminator or something like that.
Oh, okay. Was it 84? That sounds right for
84
Terminator,
was
right?
the Destroyer. Yeah.
We should know
No, but
these
for
things.
Terminator.
I don't think we should.
We should,
Or no,
I
wait.
mean, like for the podcast.
Was it later in the 80s? 'Cause,
we
like,
should
I
have
know
information.
Kyle-
I never
like,
once
blew
thought
up
about the
after
Terminator while I
Terminator.
was watching this.
The name Kyle, like,
Why?
Oh, for Kyle Reese.
You're
Yeah.
just so into Conan that you're
No.
like, I can't fucking think of anything else that he's been in right
I just
now
wasn't
because
thinking of Terminator. I wasn't. It's
anytime
fine.
I
You would
see
think
Arnold
John Connor
Schwarzenegger,
would.
Terminator was 84.
Okay.
Damn.
You would
such a
think
good
John
movie.
Connor would be the name that would just explode because everyone wanted their kid to be the savior of mankind.
That's true. I mean, John's always been like a really popular name.
I guess, yeah.
It really, it's like
Maybe that's where Connor blew up. Fucking hate that name.
what you got against Roseanne.
Ah,
that's a last name though. I think he's
Yeah,
talking
I was
about the
referring
first
to my
name,
first
which I
name.
agree. Connor as a
Oh.
first name is
Right.
terrible.
terrible.
It's all like, it's all like, yeah, I'm going to
I mean,
Connor's.
you should be careful what you're saying. McGregor's gonna beat the fuck out of you.
Connor.
Yeah, I'll fuck you up, man.
He's gonna fly here. 'cause
Who
he
the
can't-
fuck are you?
Yeah.
No, I love Connor.
You don't like the
McGregor.
name
He's-
Connor?
Honestly,
That was a terrible-
his name is fine, but
We're
like
all bad.
only because his last name is tight. Also, like it just flows well. If
Yeah,
it was
it
like
does.
Connor, some other Irish name, O'Toole. yeah. Connor O'Toole.
Connor
You know what?
McLeod. Yeah, it
These
sounds
all
good
work. These all work. Connor just works with Irish names, so
Connor O'Fallon.
Connor
They all
McLeod?
this all
Connor. Oh my god, I love
this all
that.
works. This all
McLeod
works.
is so good. When are we gonna watch a Highlander movie?
Oh,
I
we
hope
t-
never.
Highlander
honestly.
2 is supposed to be terrible. Where it's like it's about
Let's be
aliens.
honest, like, Highlander 1 isn't that great, so
No, that's fair.
I have them, and I already took them out of my. They didn't make the cut of my purge. I was just like, I can't even get these. I don't. Somebody get rid of them.
somebody take these, please.
And meanwhile, I pick movies because I'm like, I liked that as a kid, and then we all watch it. We're like, Mike, why'd you pick this movie? I'm like,
I liked it as a kid.
Yeah.
This is the third time it's happened now. Mortal Kombat 2, Army of Darkness, and now this.
I mean, Mortal Kombat was an easy like. There's no way this is good.
But it was like
Yeah.
so much worse than
Oh no, I
we
know.
could have ever imagined. I think.
Yeah.
They just talked about. I'm watching Master of None season 2 right now, and the girl was literally like, she's on a date, and she's like, "Yeah, watched Mortal Kombat Annihilation like twice the other night." They kill Johnny Cage in the first like scene. What's up with that? I thought that was so hilarious. Just like a random ass reference to one of the shittiest movies of all time.
That is a really weird reference.
Dude, Master of None, by the way, can't recommend season 2.
Is it None?
I did not
spelled
like season
N-U-N?
1.
Really?
It was boring.
See, I didn't feel. I can see how it's like not for everybody, but I will feel like it was also like it was kind of hit and miss for sure.
It's just boring.
But season
I watched
2,
like 4 episodes. I was like, I don't like that.
Really?
And I like Aziz. He's like a
that's
funny
weird
guy.
Then. I'm sorry.
It's just not. It's not that good. Yeah.
All right, so thumbs down for me.
Brian.
I had more fun than not. It's a thumbs up. I love the costumes. There were a lot of good helmets.
I love
There were
the
some
helmets.
There were so many good helmets.
There was great
and
helmets.
it was just fun. It was overall.
It was very
fun. I like it.
Kyle.
Thumbs down.
Yeah.
It's like a really
I
bad
figured
movie.
I like my. You know, I'm gonna do like your thing. It's just like it did not live up to my expectations.
that. Mm-hmm.
I had
which
no,
is like
I had no
its problem.
expectations,
and that's sad
man.
because it should have had any.
Yeah.
But
Well, I did tell you about witch rape, so
And now, which was in the wrong movie, and it was not rape. It's essential.
I was way off.
Yeah. But also,
knew I had a witch, though.
Yeah, but
I had a
also,
witch.
I'm assuming because
And
you know, same as Mike is I liked this when I was younger, and I still like it.
sure,
So that's probably part of it. Is I watched it a lot when it, you know.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm gonna give it a thumbs up too. There's more that I liked than I didn't, and yeah, there's boring stuff. Yeah, there's dumb
Lots of
stuff.
it.
But you know what? They don't make movies like this no more.
They sure don't.
Yeah,
And that's why I dig it.
thankfully,
yeah, because they like want people to enjoy.
yeah,
their
they want
movies.
people to go see the movies.
Dave, you're the last person to talk about wanting to make movies people enjoy.
No, listen. No. I understand that, but like this is just like, I don't know, man. It's just there was like almost nothing good for me in this movie.
Like I
No,
was just disappointed in how like because people like love these movies. I was just
I
disappointed.
don't think
that-
anybody
I don't
loves
know.
these movies.
There's some people that love these movies.
They're cult
I can't
movies. I
name
think.
them.
I can't name them.
I don't know them personally. I just
I've read it on
clearly
the
there's a lot
internet
of
that some
fans.
people really like it.
I mean, there's got to be fans, right? Like, there's people that
You
love
didn't
it.
even you didn't even read firsthand accounts of people liking it.
You're
You've
just
read
making
about
shit
other
up.
people
I
that
know.
may
I've
like
seen people
it.
do Conan cosplay, so it's just like it's got to be.
Someone does a cosplay of something does not mean they even know what
They
it
also
is.
have to be ripped because this does not.
They
work.
don't actually.
No. You can have a fat Conan.
That's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. You could have Conan the
Cosplay knows
Librarian.
no boundaries. You can just be whatever you want.
God,
Fair enough.
Don't you know
Whatever.
the Dewey
It's
Decimal
still a
System?
fucking thumbs down. So anyway, 2 thumbs up, 2 thumbs down.
it's really bad.
Yeah, don't watch it.
Please don't.
Check
I
it
do
out.
not recommend it for anyone.
Check it out
Yeah,
if you
it's-
like
it's fun.
Conan.
If you like Arnold Schwarzenegger,
Still don't check it out.
and Will
Watch
Chamberlain.
The Terminator or
it's true.
something.
Will Chamberlain's kind of fun.
I think you could get everything good out of this movie with a highlight reel, though. I will say
Yeah.
that. I think you could watch like a 30-minute highlight reel and get everything good out of the movie.
30 minutes.
Yeah.
A 30-minute highlight reel
Yeah.
of a movie that's like an hour and a half long.
Yeah, they cut out
It's
all
a
the
third.
They
that
cut
is
out
a
all the
third.
walking.
Yeah.
And
would
you
work.
Get,
It would
you just
work.
get like some solid action.
If this
Some
was
good jokes.
if they just
Yeah.
edited it
Love
for
Conan.
TV for like 30-minute spot, 22 minutes because you have to have 8 minutes of commercials, it'd be
Yeah.
fine.
It'd be fucking mayhem, is what it'd be.
Yeah, it'd be fun to watch. It'd be like, whoa!
So many things happen in this movie. It's like, you know, there's they
Not
they
that many things
storm the
happen.
I feel
castle
like
on the lake.
I feel like I can
20
count
minutes in.
all the things that happen in this movie on my left hand.
It just kept going. I was like, oh, they're gonna get the gem and that's gonna be the
You
end.
have
But it's like
less
no,
fingers
it's
on
like
your left hand than
8
your right.
minutes
Yes.
in.
This movie sucked.
Thumbs up.
We'll be back for more.
Bye.
Oh, what you know, another goddamn sequel show. Oh, what you know, another goddamn sequel show. Oh, what you know,